हेलो गुड इवनिंग गाइस, क्या हालचाल है? हाउ आर यू ऑल? हाय प्रकाश, हाउ आर यू? ओहो, द जनता इज लेट टुडे। क्या बात है? ओके, फ्लैगशिप सेशन, व्हाट इज दैट वैभव? व्हाट डज इट मीन? ओके, ओह नाउ आई गॉट योर पॉइंट। हाँ, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल सही पकड़े हैं। नाइस नाइस। ओके, फर्स्ट थिंग फर्स्ट, ऑडियो वीडियो वैभव, इज इट ओके? वैभव, प्रकाश, फटाफट बताओ। ऑडियो वीडियो पार्ट, इज इट ओके? लेट मी नो फटाफट। यस, नाइस नाइस, सुपर, चलो वंडरफुल। Okay, let's just wait for 1 or 2 minutes by the time other people are joining and then we will begin. Okay, Vaibhav, did you find those Olympiad books? Okay, hi Ayush, how are you? क्या हालचाल? Oh, nice, nice, good. Okay, चलो तो शुरू करते हैं आज की पार्टी। डन टिल प्रोजेक्टाइल, यस, अभी तो बहुत बाकी है, बट वैभव आई वुड सजेस्ट स्टार्ट प्रैक्टिसिंग द पेपर्स एज वेल, ठीक है? Because that will give you the idea for strategy. How much time you need to devote to each questions, what type of questions you get, easy medium का idea लगेगा. Okay. Yeah, but still थोड़ा थोड़ा practice करते रहो as just for a change or so. Okay, चलो guys, शुरू करें पार्टी. चलो guys, so how's the Josh? फटाफट बताओ. How's the Josh guys? Hi, wonderful, nice. Okay, so guys, as Vaibhav has pointed out, today is our flagship session on momentum conservation. Okay, now guys, since we are going to solve advanced level questions here, I hope the basic concepts are clear to everyone. Okay, basic concepts as in what exactly is momentum. Okay, condition for momentum conservation, chalo, I'll quickly explain. F external, as you might be knowing, equals to change in linear momentum of the system upon time taken. Okay, so if F external is 0, okay, if F external is 0, then we can say delta P of the system will be 0. That means there will be no change in the momentum of the system, or you can say the momentum of the system will be conserved. Now there are two cases here. Let's say we agree that there is no external force acting. External force acting on the system is 0. So one thing is for sure, that linear momentum of the system will be constant. Now, if initial momentum of the system, okay, equals to 0, that means VCM is 0. Then final momentum will also remain 0. In other words, you can say XCM will remain at the same point. Is this first point clear to all? Fatafat guys, give me a chamka. Theory I want to revise very quickly so that we can proceed to the questions. Hi Krish, how are you? Okay. If initially center of mass was at rest, in finally also it will remain at rest, that means center of mass will not move from its position, it will remain at the same point. This is the one of the way on which you get questions. Second, if VCM was not equal to 0, initially momentum center of mass was moving with some velocity, then VCM will remain constant. थोड़ा सा I think छुप गया होगा, but that's okay, you can understand. VCM, whatever be the velocity of the center of mass, that will remain constant. In other words, you can say linear momentum of the system will remain constant. And these are the two major concepts on which you get the questions. Theory part, I hope सभी को चमक गया. Any doubts, any confusion, फटाफट पूछो. Otherwise, we will directly move on to the questions part, because everyone knows the theory of this. Main problem जो आती है, that is in the application part. Most of the students who face problem is in the application part. Okay, चलो simple सा example. Let's say a platform of mass capital M, length L is kept on a horizontal surface, smooth horizontal surface, and a man is standing at one of the ends. Okay, a man is standing at one of the ends of the platform. Now the question बहुत simple सा है. If the person walks to the other end of the platform by how much the platform shifts या फिर moves. Simple सा question है. The person is walking to the other end of the platform, by how much the platform moves. Question is very simple, but what's the approach you use, that becomes very important. Remember guys, see, since it is a smooth surface, since it's a smooth surface, there will be no horizontal force acting on the system. That means no external force. No external force means momentum will remain conserved. Initially, system center of mass is at rest. Finally, also center of mass will remain at rest. Means in the end, center of mass of the system is not going to change. चमक गया सभी को. The basic concept wise, the center of mass of the system is not going to change. लेकिन how do we know, means कितने से platform move करेगा. So remember, most important thing in center of mass is your reference. Do not solve any question of center of mass without indicating the reference. Okay, now how do we solve? चलो, theory part तो I hope सभी को clear है. Let's move on to the numerical part of this. This is the platform, mass M, length L. Reference जो रहेगा, let's say this is the reference. You can choose your reference at any point. Okay. Now guys, initially, what will be the initial center of mass of the each body? M is at origin itself, small m. Capital M का center of mass कहाँ है? L by 2, 0. So what will be the axiom of the system? M1 into x1 plus M2 into x2 whole upon M1 plus M2. Basic formula of center of mass, I hope सभी को याद है. Now guys, practically we all know that if the man is moving forward, the platform is going to move backwards. That is very, very obvious. आदमी आगे आएगा तो प्लेटफॉर्म पीछे ही जाएगा. But why should we apply our common sense? As you know, common sense is very, very rare. So let's save it for important cases. I don't want to apply my common sense. I am assuming the platform moves forward by a distance x. And we already know the man has walked to the other end. Now again, what will be their individual center of mass locations? Man के लिए L plus x comma 0 and center of mass for the platform will be L by 2 plus x comma 0. I hope basic coordinates सभी को clear है. ठीक है. Since the platform has shifted by distance x, तो its center will now lie at coordinates की बात कर रहे हैं. It will be L by 2 plus x. Man के लिए L plus x. Now again find the center of mass of the system. m1 into x1 plus m2 into x2 whole upon total mass. चमक रहा है सभी को. And we have already deduced that center of mass of the system is not going to change. Simply equate the two axioms. ठीक है. दोनों axiom को equate करो. You will get the value of x. And the best thing about this method, it does not matter where you take x. Equation is automatically going to solve it. Adjust it basically. Okay. If you simply equate the two axioms, you will get the value of x as negative. What does the negative sign means? Equation is telling you भाई अपना common sense भी लगा लिया करो. सारे काम मुझसे करवाते हो. No वैभव, वापस ट्राई कर. गड़बड़ करी तो पिटेगा. ठीक है. Simply equate the two axioms and you will get the value of x. चलो guys फटाफट find me the value of x. क्या आएगा? ठीक है. See, this was a very, very easy question. So we all know कि man is moving forward, platform will move backwards. But in complicated cases, you might not be able to judge. So the best thing is no need to judge. Let equation solve it by itself. चलो क्या आ रहा है? x की वैल्यू निकालो फटाफट. Come on, come on. Equate the two axioms. You will get the value of x. क्या आएगा? अरे आज ही बताना है भाई. इतना टाइम थोड़ी ना लगेगा. Come on, quickly. Minus m into L upon capital M plus small m. Check करो. हाय क्रेश, the two m's are different. क्या ब्लंडर कर रहा है भाई? X is coming out to be minus small m into L upon capital M plus small m. What does it indicates? It indicates that the platform is going to move backward, and that we knew already. Yes, Prasad? So you joined it as a physics session or a houseful movie? चलो guys, I hope सभी को clear हो रहा है. Now there can be many variations of this question. जैसे as I said, in some questions you might not be able to judge कि which way the platform will move. Something like Suppose everything is given in the terms of variables. Hi Shiji, how are you? Platform mass M, length L. One man M1 mass is standing at one of the end, M2 mass is standing at the other end, and they both come at the center. By how much will the platform shift? Chalo, try this question by yourself. I'll write down the question. चलो बड़ा ही इजी क्वेश्चन है, फटाफट ट्राई करो. यू हैव 2 मिनट, उससे ज्यादा टाइम नहीं लगेगा. ठीक है. And guys, do not attempt such questions without drawing diagram. In fact, my personal suggestion, do not attempt any physics question without diagram. Diagrams are very very important. चलो शिव जी, कोई बात नहीं, लेट हुई है, अब क्वेश्चन कर फटाफट. सबसे पहले आंसर आना चाहिए. Come on, quickly, quickly, quickly. Chalo, quickly guys. Oh, is it? Both the men means there is a platform, mass capital M, length L. There are two men, one is mass M1, other is mass M2. They are standing at the two corners. If both the men come to the center, okay, by how much will the platform shift? Chalo, फटाफट बताओ. Guys, anyone else getting the blurred screen? किसी और की स्क्रीन भी ब्लर आ रही है क्या? ओके, चलो क्रेश फटाफट ट्राई कर. ओके चलो कोई बात नहीं शिजी, अब ट्राई कर फटाफट. वैभव कहां चला गया? वैभव, आंसर आया नहीं अभी तक. कम ऑन गाइस, क्विकली क्विकली क्विकली. प्रसाद, यू स्टिल विद अस या फ्लॉप पिक्चर समझ के भाग गया? Come on, quickly, 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 guys. चलो 30 more seconds, 30 seconds में हो जाना चाहिए, otherwise I will start solving. चलो गाइस, बहुत टाइम लेते हो यार, बोर कर देते हो मेरे को. चलो, I'll explain how to solve. M1, M2, and this is mass M, length L. As I said, you can choose any point as the reference, does not matter, लेकिन some point you do have to choose. बिना उसके solve नहीं कर सकते. Okay, so I am assuming one of the corner as the reference. If you want, you can choose the other person as the reference. You can choose center of the moat as the reference. कुछ भी ले लो, does not matter. Now, Initially XCM, if you try to calculate m1 into 0 plus m2 into L by 2 coordinates इसके center के plus m2 into L whole upon m1 plus capital M plus small m2. I hope यहाँ तक सभी को clear है. Simple सा फंडा. Now in the second part what they are saying, both the person come to the center of the board. By how much the board shifts? Again common sense goes out the window. We do not want to apply our common sense at all. We simply assume the plank moves by a distance x and both the person are at the center now. m1, m2, and what will be the coordinates now? L by 2 plus x. Is it clear to all? Now, although you can directly say all the masses are at the coordinates L by 2 plus x, so you can directly say XCM will be L by 2 plus x. If you want to write the equation, then also you can do it the same way. m1 into L by 2 plus x plus capital M into L by 2 plus x plus small m2 into L by 2 plus x upon m1 plus m2 plus capital M. This will give you the center of mass as L by 2 plus x. करना कुछ भी नहीं है. Simply equate both of them. Come on guys, quickly equate. What is the answer you are getting? Come on, quickly. What is the value of x you are getting? By how much is the board shifting? Fatafat. चल वैभव चमक गया, आंसर निकाल फिर. चलो quickly. Guys, इसके आगे I am not going to solve. I expect all of you can solve. Simply you have to equate this XCM with this XCM. Single variable x निकालना है. बच्चों का खेल है अब तो. Just don't show off your special talent of silly mistakes. बाकी तो I hope everyone can solve it very easily. चलो. This is one type of the question when center of mass remains at the same position. दूसरे टाइप के क्वेश्चन आई एम श्योर यू मस्ट हैव सीन. मैन इज स्टैंडिंग ऑन द प्लेटफॉर्म एंड ही जंप्स. जंप करने पर व्हाट इज द रिकॉइल वेलोसिटी. अब उस टाइप के क्वेश्चन में भी एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है. लेट्स डू सच अ क्वेश्चन देन. ठीक है. ओके, व्हाट इज द सिचुएशन. नाउ आई हैव पर्पसली स्टार्टेड विद द न्यूमेरिकल ताकि समझाने में सॉल्विंग में इजी रहे. प्लेटफॉर्म ऑफ मास या कार्ट ऑफ मास 20 kg. horizontal surface is smooth and a person of mass 50 kg is standing on it. The system is at rest. Now the person jumps off the cart with 10 meters per second. You need to find velocity of the cart. लेकिन condition, the velocity 10 meter per second of the man is under 3 different cases. In the first case, what they are saying, the man jumps with velocity 10 meter per second with respect to earth. Second case, the man jumps with 10 meter per second with respect to the cart before the jump. Third case, the man jumps with 10 meter per second with respect to the cart after the jump. Find velocity of cart in each case. So basically guys, this is a combination of 3 questions. Is the question clear to everyone? चलो guys, सबसे पहले तो question के लिए बताओ. चमक गया. ओके चलो नाइस. वैभव जल्दबाजी करेगा तो पिटेगा मेरे से. ठीक है. Now guys, if you remember in the previous question I told you that reference is very, very important. In center of mass, reference is a very important concept. So here we will be focusing on frame of reference. I'm sure everyone understands basic funda kya hai. You have to conserve linear momentum before and after the jump. Linear momentum of the system is going to be conserved. That's very, very obvious. But while conserving linear momentum, remember to take all the velocities in frame of reference of Earth. This is a very important statement. Maximum students make mistake here. All the velocity should be taken with respect to चमक गया सभी को. चलो गाइस, thumbs up फटाफट. चमक गया. Try this question. Would you like to try या मैं solve करूं? Come on. Okay, try करोगे? चलो. Then you have 2 minutes. फटाफट try कर क्रिश. First one is -25. Might be possible. कुछ भी हो सकता है वैभव. The best thing about physics, let us assume. Don't worry about the data and all. हो भी सकता है. You never know. चलो try करो for all the 3 parts. Question is very easy once you understand the trick for that. एक बार ट्रिक समझ में आ जाए देन क्वेश्चन बहुत इजी होता है इस टाइप का. चलो फटाफट फटाफट ट्राई करो जनता. क्वेश्चन वाली शीट. कौन सी क्वेश्चन वाली शीट क्रिश? अच्छा, इस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस की पूरी शीट. यार पूरी शीट अब कैसे भेज पाऊंगा मैं? यू कैन ट्राई फ्रॉम एनी ऑफ द बुक्स. वंस यू गो थ्रू द कंसेप्ट एक बार क्लियर हो जाए देन यू कैन गो सॉल्व एनी ऑफ द रेफरेंस. बन जाएंगे क्वेश्चंस, डोंट वरी. चलो फटाफट फटाफट ट्राई करो. Okay, chala guys. Now I am starting to solve. Everyone pay attention. First case. $50 kg man, 20 kg cart, and initially they were at rest. Now what happens, मैन जो है वो एक तरफ कूद गया. With 10 meters per second. मेंटी तो यार सैटरडे को रहेगा. Now we have to assume the velocity. We have to find the velocity of the cart. You can choose whichever direction you want. Guys, again, common sense बचाकर रखो. Don't spend it unnecessarily. ठीक है? Man is jumping forward. We all know cart is going to move backward. ना, मुझे नहीं मानना. I want to assume that the cart is moving forward. Let's see what happens. ठीक है? नहीं लगाना मुझे common sense. ठीक है? चलो. Now ये डायग्राम बार बार बनेगा, so let me duplicate the slide first of all. Now important thing here is man की जो velocity दी हुई है that is with respect to earth itself. V naught is also with respect to earth. All the velocities are with respect to earth. कोई problem नहीं है. We can directly apply the momentum conservation. Initial momentum should be equals to final momentum. ठीक है. V naught solve करो. How much are you going to get? Minus 25 meter per second means what will be the speed of the cart? 25 meter per second. And what is the direction? Backwards. Minus sign. What does it indicate? That the direction you have assumed actual में it is going to go in the opposite direction. पहला पार्ट I hope सभी को चमक रहा है. बहुत ही सिंपल है. Chalo guys, give me a chamka quickly. Yes, that's very obvious. In fact, those of you who wasted common sense might have derived कि the cart will be moving in the backward direction. Okay. Second part. Okay, we are moving to the B part now. B part में velocity of man was with respect to cart. So 10 I cap. Remember, velocity was not mentioned with respect to earth in the second part. In the second part, what did they say? Velocity of man is 10 meters per second with respect to the cart. But which situation of the cart with respect to the cart before the jump? Now, with respect, the velocity of cart with respect to earth before the jump was 0. Everyone getting this? यहां तक सभी को clear हुआ? So simply if you add them, what do you get? Guys, थोड़ा सा नीचे लिख रहा हूं, otherwise my camera will block. Velocity of man with respect to earth is still 10 I cap. So ठीक है. Velocity of man with respect to earth we obtained as 10 I cap. Again we can apply the momentum conservation. क्या बनेगा? 20 plus 50 into 0 equals to 20 V naught plus 50 into 10. So V naught again you will be getting minus 25 meter per second. Physical significance of this I hope सभी को clear है. Yeah, you will get the same answer in this case. The cart will be moving backward with speed of 25 meters per second. First two cases चमक गया सभी को. Come on guys, give me a चमका. ओए stay active यार. फटाफट बताओ. Now the third case is very tricky. C वाले पार्ट पर आते हैं. Assumption you can assume anything you want, कोई रोकने वाला नहीं है. लेकिन अब यहां पर मजेदार चीज है. 10 meter per second. Is this velocity of man with respect to earth? Not at all. In the third part, what did they say? Velocity of man is 10 meter per second with respect to the cart after the jump. After the jump 10 meter per second है उसके कार्ट के रिस्पेक्ट में. So write it in vector form. Velocity of man with respect to cart is 10 I cap. And velocity of cart with respect to earth after the jump कितनी है? V naught I cap. Now remember what did I say? All the velocities should be with respect to the earth. दोनों को add करो. Velocity of man with respect to earth. How much is it coming? 10 plus V naught I cap. Guys, थोड़ा सा camera is blocking, but I hope you get it. Simply if you add these two, you will get velocity of man with respect to earth. 10 plus V naught into I cap. So with respect to earth, it will be 10 plus V naught. And once you get the velocities with respect to earth, अब बड़ा चंपू सा क्वेश्चन है. initial momentum equals to फाइनल मोमेंटम। सिंप्लीफाई करो, कितना आएगा? 0 इक्वल्स टू 70 v नॉट प्लस 500, सो व्हाट विल v नॉट कम आउट टू बी -50/7 meters per second, approximately 7 meters per second. ठीक है, v naught equals to -7 meters per second. Is it clear to all? Any doubts, any confusion? Yes, धुरेंद्र, you are focusing on the right thing. उसी पर क्वेश्चन आने वाला है। ये सब तो ऐसे ही टाइम पास कर रहे हैं अपन। ठीक है, सो रिमेंबर, ऑलवेज पे अटेंशन कि वेलोसिटी किसके रिस्पेक्ट में दी गई है। ठीक है, सिंस इन द थर्ड केस वेलोसिटी वाज मेंशन्ड विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू कार्ट आफ्टर द जंप, वी नीडेड टू कन्वर्ट इट विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू अर्थ। चमक गया सभी को? एनी कंफ्यूजन, एनी डाउट? फटाफट बताओ। चलो, नाइस नाइस। एक और क्वेश्चन हो जाए, क्या बोलते हो जनता? हाँ धीरेन्द्र, बोल बोल। सेम टाइप, लेकिन थोड़ा सा डेटा चेंज कर देते हैं। Now, as I said, once the approach is clear to you, does not matter कैसा क्वेश्चन आए, you will be able to do it. The only important thing in questions का गुरु मंत्र याद कर दो, all the velocity should be taken with respect to the earth. That is the most important thing. फंडा सभी को पता होता है, मोमेंटम कंजर्व करना है। धीरेन्द्र वापस ट्राई कर, फिर कुछ गड़बड़ कर रहा है सॉल्विंग में। नाउ लेट्स से कहानी में थोड़ा सा ट्विस्ट डालते हैं। प्लेटफॉर्म इज 20 kg, मैन अभी भी अपना माल न्यूट्रिशन है 50 kg ओनली, एंड द सिस्टम इज मूविंग विद 2 meters per second। यार धीरेन्द्र अभी थोड़ा दिखा पाऊंगा, चल अभी वाला क्वेश्चन ट्राई कर। ठीक है, the man plus the cart, they are moving together with 2 meters per second। वापस से क्वेश्चन सेम है। The man jumps in the direction of motion with कितनी लेते हैं, चलो 5 meters per second। ठीक है, द मैन जंप्स इन द डायरेक्शन ऑफ मोशन विथ 5 meters per second। क्वेश्चन सेम है। फाइंड वेलोसिटी ऑफ कार्ट इफ मैन जंप्स विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू earth, with respect to cart before the jump, and C with respect to cart after the jump. All the 3 cases. Chalo guys, now I expect everyone should be able to do this. कंजूसी मत करना डायग्राम बनाने की। ठीक है, ड्रॉ द डायग्राम प्रॉपरली, डू नॉट ट्राई टू सॉल्व द क्वेश्चन क्विकली, ट्राई टू सॉल्व द क्वेश्चन एक्यूरेटली। चलो जनता, लग जाओ काम पर। चल धीरेन्द्र ट्राई करिए वाला क्वेश्चन। धीरेन्द्र, वैभव, क्रिश है? भाग्य, क्रिश बड़ी देर से नहीं दिखा। साबू, यू देयर? चलो गाइस, क्विकली क्वेश्चन आई होप सभी को क्लियर है। क्वेश्चन में कोई डाउट नहीं होना चाहिए। इनफैक्ट अप्रोच इज ऑल्सो क्लियर। द ओनली थिंग, ऑल द वेलोसिटी शुड बी विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू अर्थ। बड़ी देर से चुप चुप बैठा था क्रिश। Come on, quickly, 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 guys. फटाफट करो। फटाफट, लेकिन डायग्राम बनाकर करो। ठीक है धीरे धीरे, पर क्वेश्चन भी तो कर ले। चलो फटाफट ट्राई करो यार। एंड डायग्राम बनाने में कंजूसी करी तो गलती होने के पूरे पूरे चांसेस हैं। चलो फर्स्ट पार्ट का वैभव का आंसर आया है -5.5 मीटर्स पर सेकेंड। लेट्स सी बाकी जनता, क्रेश, साबू, धीरेन्द्र, चेक करके बताओ। क्या वैभव का आंसर सही है या वैभव मार खाने वाला है? क्या कहती है जनता? ओके -4। ओके लेट्स सी। धीरेन्द्र कौन से फर्स्ट पार्ट का? ओके चलो देखते हैं। चलो क्रेश टाई ब्रेकर। एक तरफ है वैभव विथ -5.5, दूसरी तरफ है इन द अदर कॉर्नर वी हैव धीरेन्द्र विथ -4। देखते हैं कोई एक मार खाएगा या दोनों मार खाएंगे। ओके चलो एवरीवन पे अटेंशन नाउ। चलो इनफैक्ट यू हैव 30 seconds by the time I am drawing the diagram. अब in this case you cannot directly comment whether the platform or the cart will move forward or backward. So as I said, simply assume, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा। Now first case में what they are saying, velocity of the man jumps with 5 meter per second with respect to the earth. Velocity with respect to the earth ही दी हुई है, so you can directly apply momentum conservation. Initial momentum equals to final momentum. तो 20 into V naught equals to, this is 250, 250 में से -140, 140 गया तो -110, V naught equals to -5.5 meters per second. And the first round goes to वैभव। धीरेन्द्र गड़बड़ कर दी। First part, is it clear to all? चलो second round। सेकेंड राउंड क्या रहेगा? अरे यार डायग्राम वापस बनाना पड़ेगा। थोड़ा सा आलस करते हैं, लेट मी डुप्लीकेट। Now guys, second case में what did they say कि velocity of man was 5 meters per second with respect to the cart before the jump. Write it in the vector form. Velocity of man with respect to the cart is 5 I cap. And what is the velocity of cart with respect to earth? कौन सी वाली ली थी? before the jump. So 2 I cap. What do you get? Velocity of man with respect to earth comes out to be 7 I cap. So velocity with respect to earth, when you will write, it will become 7. नाइस। अब इसके बाद वापस से बहुत चंप हुए यार। इनिशियल मोमेंटम इक्वल्स टू फाइनल मोमेंटम। 140 इक्वल्स टू 20 v नॉट प्लस 350 कितना आएगा? 20 v नॉट इक्वल्स टू माइनस 210। तो v नॉट विल बी इक्वल्स टू कितना आ जाएगा? माइनस 10.5 मीटर्स पर सेकेंड। सेकेंड पार्ट चमक गया सभी को। चलो थर्ड पार्ट फटाफट ट्राई करो। थर्ड पार्ट, व्हाट वाज द चेंज? वेलोसिटी ऑफ मैन was 10 meter sorry 5 meters per second with respect to the cart after the jump. Velocity of man with respect to cart 5 I cap. Velocity of cart with respect to earth after the jump कितनी है? v naught. तो वेलोसिटी ऑफ मैन विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू अर्थ कितना हो जाएगा? 5 प्लस v नॉट I कैप। वंस यू फाइंड द वेलोसिटीज विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू अर्थ, अब तो बड़ा चंपू सा क्वेश्चन हो जाएगा। 20 v नॉट प्लस 50 इंटू v नॉट प्लस 5 क्या जाएगा? 140 इक्वल्स टू 70 v नॉट प्लस 250, तो 70 v नॉट इक्वल्स टू माइनस 110। यू विल गेट द वैल्यू ऑफ minus 11/7 meters per second। चमक गया। वैभव, साबू, क्रिश, एवरीवन गेटिंग द कंसेप्ट? क्लियर हुआ जनता सभी को? चलो वंडरफुल, नाइस नाइस। एंड गाइस, एज आई सेड, अप्रोच बहुत इजी है। The only important thing, I am repeating the most important statement of the session, all the velocities should be with respect to earth. With respect to earth होगा, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं आएगी। ठीक है? चलो guys, before we end the session, एक important information, many students were asking for this crash course. So all those who are still not aware of this, crash course has already been started. Okay, and if you want to join, you can use this coupon code. How to join? And before that, what exactly are we going to do in the crash course? Okay, entire JEE and NEET syllabus will be done. Okay, in 90 sessions. Okay, there will be a doubt app on which you can ask unlimited number of doubts from 8 AM to 11 PM. 10 full test and 10 part test will be there. Okay, apart from the academic session, there will be extra sessions of tips and tricks. Okay, so these are some of the important, basically it's a good way to revise the entire syllabus. Those who are not able to revise by themselves, this is a good way. Okay, and all those who want to join, अगर पैसा बचाना है, the link you will find in the description board itself. Okay, and all those who you want to save money, you can use this coupon code. Okay, chalo guys, so that's it for today, and unfortunately I don't have the fun quiz for today. I was unable to add the fun quiz, so don't worry, we will have one tomorrow. Okay, चलो गाइस, आई होप एवरीवन एंजॉयड द सेशन. मजा आया सभी को? चलो नाइस. एनीथिंग यू वांट टू आस्क, एनी डाउट्स, एनी कंफ्यूजन, फटाफट पूछो. मजा आया? नाइस वैभव. नाउ डू प्रैक्टिस. ओके, चलो नाइस गाइस, लेट्स एंड द सेशन देन. कल मिलते हैं अब.